Gonna read a poem by Dr. Shivali that Alicia Keys read, and it really touched me, and I shared it with some of my beautiful ladies out there, and I thought it would really resonate because it really resonated for me. So receive and enjoy. It's called The Time of an Awakened Woman by Dr. Shivali in her book Radical Awakening. There comes a time in the life of a woman where she disguises her old ways, like tossed shoes in the garbage, where she shreds her lists of shoulds and obligations, and when the impossible expectations are burnt in an incinerator. There becomes a time in the life of a woman when approval of others, once jewels, turns into penny in her socks. When the hunt for another is now replaced by a hunt for herself. When the parental technicals of tradition no longer define her truth. There comes a time in a woman when her desire to fit in with the crowd dissolves. When her manic compulsion to be perfect vaporizes. And when her obsession to be voted popular eviscerates. There comes a time in her life when she says no more. When facade and artificial guile leave her nauseated. And when righteous dogma and superiority repulse her. There comes a time in the life of a woman when she no longer fears conflict, but faces it boldly like a lioness when she guards her authenticity as fiercely as she guards her babies. And when she drops the role of savior, knowing that she can only save herself. There comes a time in the life of a woman where she no longer cowers in the shadows of her unworthiness. When she no longer plays small so others can feel big. When she swaps the role of victim for the role of co-creator. There comes a time in the life of a woman where she unabashedly and boldly occupies her ultimate sovereignty. When she finally feels ready to reclaim her space in the world, and when she redefines compassion as unequivocal self-love. There comes a time in the life of the woman where she finally releases childlike dependencies on others. When she dares to rewrite a new Monday of living for herself, one that says, I release unworthiness and fear. I divorce severity and perseverity. I divest in authenticity and enmeshment. I end the pretense for becoming someone I'm not. And from now on I declare I will ascend to my highest power. I will embrace my autonomy and I will celebrate my deepest worth. I will embody my fiercest courage and I will manifest the most authentic me. That time is now. I am ready to awaken to my renaissance.